Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Hosenberg, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow, and we coming at you live, man, at 3:57. This is gonna be a new segment, episode 1 of Flip's 90s Street Classic Movie Reviews. Today we're doing Blue Hill Avenue. I am gonna go back to the Flip's Scary Movie Reviews, and we're gonna do episode 2, which is gonna be Scream. But that's gonna be later on today. Right now, the first thing we're going to do is check out the trailer for Blue Hill Avenue so you all can get a little bit more familiarized with it. Then we're going to go to 2 different reviews. I'm going to put my segment on it, my commentary on it, my opinion on it, and we're going to be gone. Let's go.
Maybe like he was taking a nap.
You got to realize that this is a losing game. Drug dealers don't have pensions. They don't end up with retirement funds. They end up dead or wishing that they were.
E-Bone, Money, myself, and Simon had hung together since the second grade.
Come with the loot, Nathan. Ain't got no loot.
Before we go any further, he got all his homies killed in the movie, and it's so funny because if you guys have watched Tyler Perry's House of Pain, then you know that he is not like that. But let's go.
I wasn't content with what we had just dealing at school. First rule of business, control the market. It was time to elevate the game. In less than a second, I was a gangster.
Is that the money?
It ain't my laundry.
Then let's see it.
I can't believe he's dead. What do you want from me?
I want you to quit.
I want out. I want my life back.
What makes you think I'm gonna let you walk out of here?
So what we gonna do? We either go to war with him or we quit.
Take him out.
You ready for this, man? Cause it's gonna get ugly.
As long as me and you stick together, it's gonna be all right.
Shells fly, guns pop, a newborn child you got, and your wife wants you to stop. Tell her allies realize something you can't have. Alive here on Blue Hill Ave. Shells fly, guns pop, a newborn child you got, and your wife wants you to stop. Tell her allies realize something you can't have.
I'm out. Price is too high.
All right, now let's get to this review, man.
Hello, human. Thank you for being on the channel. If you wish to join the Terrence family, punch the shit out of the subscribe button right now. A child of a middle-class home with solid moral values is lured into a world of crime and corruption. This movie stars Alan Payne as Tristan, Michael Telefero as Simon. Forgive me if I butchered the brother's name. William L. Johnson as E-Bone. Aaron D. Spears as Money. And Clarence Williams III as Benny. What you have in this film are 4 guys. I got them on screen here. They've been boys ever since they were kids. They try to come up in the drug game. Tristan is the smartest one of the group by far. He has ideals on how to do that shit. And there's another crew in their way, and Tristan makes the decision to kill the leader of that crew after E-Bone gets his shit wrecked by that crew. For them to establish dominance, to let everybody know they gonna be doing the drug shit. Fuck this other crew. And from then, they become gangsters. They rise in popularity. They got the respect. Individuals, fear them and shit. They get on the radar of Benny, and Benny's like the top dog over these niggas. And Benny has a lot of connections in terms of men he can hire and stuff like that. He knows the game really well. But Tristan is smarter than Benny, and Benny is intimidated by Tristan. He's intimidated by Simon, the big motherfucker, the bald one I got on screen here. And just the 4 of these guys together, they're a real threat. And even though each one of them got their own crew working for them, to do the drugs, get things in order and shit like that, a lot of their men don't want to go up against Benny. They're afraid of Benny. But even though Benny has more resources and access to more men, they're not on the level of Tristan and his crew. Like Tristan and his crew, they know how to kill very well. They're really good at what they do with the drugs and shit. And even though Benny is over them, I feel like if Tristan and his crew, if they wanted to, they could bump this nigga Benny off. Just bump his ass out the way. And Benny knows that. So you see throughout this film, he's trying to come up with a way to get rid of Tristan and his crew. He's really trying to do that shit. And you got these cops, these shady ass cops and shit. They really trying to get Tristan and them, you know. And they doing some off the book kind of shit. You know, you could tell they some fucking corrupt cops and shit. I just wait if you see this movie what these cops are up to. They try to get into Tristan's head, the heads of his crew, and that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that, especially with a nigga like E-Bone. This is a spineless, finicky ass nigga right here. I was like, he's the only one of the crew I don't like. I'm like, this motherfucker, if he does something stupid, you're not supposed to let others whisper in your ear. You're supposed to listen and believe in your brothers. Y'all been cool since you were kids. And you're going to let these motherfuckers come over here, try to break this shit up. Y'all should be going after Benny. Time that shit right and take that nigga out before he takes y'all out. You already know he's scared, he's jealous, and everything else. Y'all need to bump that nigga off. So they got all these obstacles to overcome in the way of that, and you got some tragedy that happens. When you come up in the drug game, illegal shit, there are consequences with that. It might be fine at first, but not everybody going to be happy with you. You're going to have some enemies. You're going to have motherfuckers jealous of you. There's all kinds of problems, and this film explores that. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being horseshit on a hot, smelly-ass day, and 10 being mind-blowingly amazing, I'm going to give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. I feel like it's a solid movie. You can tell it was made for little money, but it's not about the money, because a movie having little money doesn't make it bad. A movie that has more money doesn't make it good. It just depends on how it's executed. And I feel like the 4 guys I have on screen here to make the movie engaging enough. The performance from Clarence Williams III as Benny. Like, I found it to be very entertaining, and it teaches you some shit, you know. You could be the smartest motherfucker in the world, but if you're doing shit you're not supposed to do, things may not work out for you. You got to be real careful, extra careful. So, you know, I definitely enjoyed this film. Thank you for being here, Human. I want you to like this video, share it with your family, your friends, whatever humans you may know. Punch the shit out of the subscribe button to join the Terrence family. Terrence out.
So I'm telling you guys, hold up. It's him.
As we all know, the first half of
Now, I don't think he really did that good of a review, bro, because all he was doing was really criticizing the movie. Yes, the main character did kind of turn on his day one homies at the end, but what is it in every drug movie when everybody gets on? They tend to turn on the ones they came up with, right? But there's a lot more to it than that. The fact of it was the main person that they were running for, because they were runners for the main plug, he said, if you want out, you got to kill one of your homies, and he didn't end up doing it. The person, the bigger guy with the bald head, bro's actual biological father ends up killing him, and he never knew that was his father, because that was the person that was like your neighborhood person that, you know, like, hey, y'all got some money, and if they didn't, you know, their kids, okay, here's a couple dollars or whatever it was. But he turned out to be like, you know, a pimp that got with his mother when she was a younger lady, and she had never spoke on it, and so nobody else spoke on it. But at the end, he does tell him, oh, you know, I'm sick and all this, and I'm gonna be dying soon, and I am your biological father. But right after that, couple scenes after that, the main plug tells him to, you know, go over there and kill him. It doesn't work out for him. He ends up dying. The movie, I would have to give it an 8 out of a 10, because there's a lot of things in it that I feel like could have been changed for the story would have made more sense. But in all, it was a pretty good movie. I think really when the beginning, when they started being in the streets, they should have got their money and just got out the streets, because once they got up and they were really on like that, that's when people really started hating on them, because when they didn't really have any enemies like that, they were still getting money, you know what I'm saying? At the beginning, they were just selling dro. Then they started selling raw, they started selling the harder shit, you know? So once they did that, that's when they got more enemies. But also too, it was a lot of women that were in their lives that were manipulating certain situations because they knew that they had money and certain things like that. So I feel like it was like a New Jack City, but in a way, it's like the younger version of New Jack City, like showing you the come up before they really got on like that. And I don't think it took place in New York. I'm pretty sure it took place in Virginia, if I'm correct. But I feel like it was definitely a good movie. I feel like it could have been a little bit better in certain parts, but it just goes to show, like, it doesn't matter if you came up with your homies in the beginning. When the money hits, people tend to switch, man. So that's just, you know, that's just human nature, man. That's just life. So, but we're gonna go to one other review, see if this person breaks it down a little bit better than the other person did.
The loop on the left ones look a little bit bigger, therefore giving me master key shit. So I'll go with the left one.
Yeah.
Alright. That's fine.
I'm about to do a big burp.
What? Is it supposed to open this door, or like when we get control?
What?
Oh, damn it. So my shit wasn't working at all. That's why they couldn't hear me.
Hello, human. Thank you for being on the channel. If you would.
Yeah, I'm going back to that one.
Episode 1 of Blitz 90 Street Classics movie. Taking nothing for a day in space. Sponsor just in 5.
So, what are we thinking? Buy the ticket?
What's the play here? Do I gotta make dinner again? Holy shit, bro. Bro, this sounds like if computers made music.
Video progress are 16 seconds.
Another 616.
Strict
616.
History, or like y'all went and found her interviews, or like what's the deal? Go look up the real case once we finish this story, like we did the last one.
Oh, that was like the last one.
Okay, just took a big turn.
What's good, Spider Gang? MJ here, and today we're gonna be watching Blue Hill Avenue. Shout out to Captain Crunch with a K on Patreon.
We're watching it. I thought you were reviewing it.
Ray LL also have a game.
Well, I guess we'll check out Prim now.
This episode of Princess Cinema is sponsored by Raycon. Happy holidays, y'all. It's the holidays time. Time to spam that Motown holiday playlist. Not even joking. I love Christmas music, bro. I love Christmas. Raycon's everyday earbuds deliver crisp, ultra high quality sounds. They make great gifts. If you need a gift idea for the holidays, get some Raycon. Whether I'm at the gym stacking them gains or at the crib editing these weak-ass videos, my Raycons feel comfortable and secure every time I wear them.
and they're actually super affordable. I'm definitely the type that cares about audio quality, but I'm not the type to drop all my life savings on some damn earbuds. That's why I was so gassed when I first started working with Raycon. Raycon's everyday earbuds now feature a 32-hour battery life. They charge super fast too. They come with an active noise cancellation feature to help me concentrate and lock in when I need to. They've got multi-point connectivity, so you can have them hook up to 2 different devices at once. And the most important feature of all, they look sexy. They come with a bunch of different, vibrant, and unique styles. I love my Raycons, bro. This is my favorite sponsor, 100% of all time. Now is the perfect time to scoop up a pair of Raycon everyday earbuds. Go to buyraycon.com/PHC to get up to 25% off everything on the site. Click the link in the description. It's buyraycon.com/PHC. Thanks again, Raycon, for sponsoring the video. Let's do the video now. Okay, I'm done. It starts off with the worst song ever created in the world. Like, who is this singing, bro? This nigga sound drunk or something. What is this?
Shells fly, guns pop, a newborn child you got, and your wife wants you to stop.
That shit is fucking trash. Don't get the fuck off the airwaves.
Oh, come on. It all started on the court. Eagles on the line, as tensions rose high. All of a sudden, punches started to fly. Tristan, Simon.
These niggas try to sneak the narration into the song and shit. You're not slick, bro. That's technically hood narration. I'm counting that shit. It is kind of clever, though, the way they do it. I'll give them that. They could have just did some regular-ass hood narration. Also, the song is packed full of spoilers. This nigga's legit summarizing the entire movie right now. Giving away key scenes and shit.
Through a new form of cocaine awakens. When you decided to keep your rival's personal stash, while all y'all decided to steam some of them green things. Then turn the rest into gas.
So we meet our main character now. His name is House of Pain. Him and all his homies are these big-time elite crack salesmen. These niggas wearing trench coats and shit all the time through the whole movie. They're all getting ready for what looks to be a very dangerous crack mission.
There's a small place in the pit of my stomach.
CJ, I warned you. Oh, this nigga is goddamn narrating now. Like, was the song not enough? There was hella information in the song, bro. I really thought this shit wasn't gonna have hood narration. I must be fucking tripping. They really be underestimating the audience with that shit. You don't have to tell me what's happening all the time. I got it, bro. Can I just watch the movie?
Pedro, show him the Yale. Why don't you brothers do what you do best? Show me the money.
Show me the money, what?
Everything goes wrong now. They failed the crack mission. 2 out of your 3 shooters are light-skinned. Of course they was gonna try you, bro. Light-skinned niggas are objectively bad criminals. No, that's not funny. I'm gonna stop doing that. House of Pain has a flashback now to the 80s. Back to when he was just a dark-skinned little kid at the park with his friends. Seriously, how the hell does that work? These two are actually supposed to be the same character. I'm not trolling. I watched this movie a lot as a kid, actually. I was tripping about how bad it was back then.
Okay, yeah, let's stop and check that and comment on that. How is bro here looking like this, and then he turns it to this, bro? It doesn't make no type of sense. Bad casting, bro. Bad casting. And if you watch the scene that he's about to play, where they're at the basketball court and he gets packed out and he's like, "Hey man,
it's nice, it's nice." I'm not even
he says, "Hey man, that's my ball." This horrible script for that part. But yeah.
Why does this nigga turn light skinned as an adult? This nigga got vitiligo? Sad hood movie. So baby House of Pain and all his friends outside playing basketball, when they get into a fight, these older dudes try to rip them off and they not going for that shit.
They thought playing us would be easy money since we were younger than that.
Come with the loot, Lathan. You ain't got no loot. Show me the money,
Shout out Clarence Williams III, man. Rest in peace, Clarence Williams III. This nigga loves selling crack, though. Every movie, bro, I swear. Anyway, Clarence Williams III sends out...
He really do, though. Every movie, he's always a crack plug, even in House of Horror. What is it? Tales of Horror? Tales from the Hood? He's a crack plug, too, right?
You prepare lunch?
Clarence Williams III, the old man. I'm pretty sure he is selling crack in that one too. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Let's see.
One of his henchmen to stop the fight. He likes that the boys stood up for themselves, and he gives them all their rivals' weed stash as a payment.
I ain't got no money, man. Come here, man. Oh, fuck, man. What are we supposed to do with this?
I don't know, man. Smoke it, sniff it, do whatever, man. It's more than the $20.
Coming back for my shit, man. No, you better hurry the fuck up, right?
He wasn't playing. He really shot this man over $20. What, 5-6 years later when they were grown?
Okay, so this is the last thing, and I'm 16
What?
or 15. I can't remember.
The boys all hanging out and celebrating their recent victory. They having a good-ass childhood. Then they run into a friendly neighborhood pimp named Twinkie.
Fuck help me out.
Twinkie gives the boys some money, and he offers them some complimentary hoes to...
Spoiler alert, Twinkie is the bigger bald head dude's actual biological dad.
take care of them.
You got a little hoe to take care of you.
Nah, man, we good. We can take care of ourselves.
Twinkie was always tearing us off. And you know, it never dawned on us to ask why.
Soul Food Kid is in the movie, as you can see. Shout out to Soul Food. He a good actor. Y'all should put him in stuff. But they all going over to his grandma's house now to get big high. It's so wild to me watching Soul Cool Fid smoke weed. I'm not gonna lie. In Big Mama's living room, this nigga geeking.
Grandma to that choir practice at the church.
Soul Food's uncle comes in and he catches the boys smoking. Now he threatening to tell Big Mama unless they all go do a mission for him.
Why don't you do a favor for me?
You mean smoking my shit up ain't enough?
Shut up, bitch!
For the dealer who never ran out of your favorite stash, you had to go to Sam's place.
All right, you wait right here. I'll be right back. And look, don't none of you little motherfuckers touch my food. Especially you, you little fat fuck.
Some random fight breaks out now for no reason, and during all the commotion, the boys decide to run off on the plug. They snatch a bunch of weed, too, from his secret weed room.
Oh, we gotta go!
How much shit did you get? Damn! We gonna get higher than a motherfucker. Hell yeah! What if we didn't smoke all of it? I know you ain't talking about selling it.
Nigga, this little ass bag of weed. That can't be all you grabbed. Surely there must be a lot more weed off screen or something, right? Y'all niggas so excited. It's like an eighth of weed. It's like a dub. That's not even an eighth. Where the hell is the rest of it? Anyway, the boys are...
I think because back then the weed used to be more bricked up, so like it's like shake, but it was brick weed, so it looked like it was more than it really was. But yeah.
Now go to bed.
gonna somehow use this tiny ass bag of baby weed to start their whole empire. They start selling to all the kids at school and they're getting richer and richer. They re-up at the same house that they stole all the weed from. That's pretty lucky that this nigga didn't notice. This nigga low-key responsible for your whole empire when you grow up. They don't even look out for this nigga or nothing. This nigga out the movie now. They also got a hold of some seeds, I guess, and now they're growing their own. This nigga growing weed in Big Mama's house. What happened to you, Soul Cool Fid? Big Mama did not raise you like that, bro.
When we ran out of the stash we ripped off from Sam, we started buying from him to supply our customers. And then the paper came in non-stop.
Yeah, you going, Evo? There's some dope new gear you sporting, Evo.
Eventually, the dudes from the basketball game show up again, and they packing out Soul Cool Fid. It's pretty savage. They beating the dog shit out this little ass 8th grader. Here, I'll run it back one time.
Big Mama, you're on! Mama!
So these niggas declare war on all the 8th graders now or something? What is up with these wardrobes, bro? Like, the main yo is bundled up and shit like it's cold, turtleneck and shit. This nigga's wearing some overalls and a wife beater. Like, what season is this? What is the temperature right now? I still can't get over how they just spoiled the whole movie right at the beginning. Like, the song told us all of this was gonna happen. Stealing the weed, the basketball game going wrong, the whole movie. Like, imagine any other movie doing that. Denzel, dirty cop, him and Jay gon' drive a car all day. Term 6, Snoop Dogg, now to go trying to rape you.
But they'll make you big and strong.
You've been saying that for years, Mom.
Simon and Marlon here.
What's up, man? What y'all doing here? You want some chicken?
I do.
The boys go to visit Soul Cool Fit now. He's at home resting after that hilarious ass whooping, and his friends are offering to take care of him.
I'm not going anywhere until you finish eating.
It's okay, Miss Winslet. I'll make sure he eats it. I'll make sure he eats it all.
Afterwards, they go to get revenge on the niggas that beat up Soul Food. It's one of the funniest action scenes I ever watched. Look at how many shots were fired. Not only did they not reload at any point, they also barely hit anybody. You were directly in front of him. You're like 3 feet away. It's a little ass room.
Look.
Take care of him.
I'm not going anywhere until you finish eating.
It's okay, Miss Winslet. I'll make sure he eats it. I'll make sure he eats it all.
Afterwards, they go to get revenge on the niggas that beat up Soul Food. It's one of the funniest action scenes I ever watched. Look at how many revenge on the niggas that beat up Soul Food. It's one of the funniest action scenes I ever watched.
Your mom is like, you know, mad at you. Or like he, I know that. Perfect, then let's go.
There he is, look.
Yeah, it's in my room on the table next to the bed. What are you doing down there?
Dirt.
You go down into the basement of my house.
Oh shit. Right.
Look at how many shots were fired. Not only did they not reload at any point, they also barely hit anybody. You were directly in front of him. You're like 3 feet away. It's a little ass room.
Better kill my ass right now, motherfucker. You got the balls, bitch.
I done seen everything except Christ anyway, motherfucker. Shoot me!
These niggas really going that hard, selling weed. Killing a nigga off some weak-ass 80s Reggie? I mean, it's not about the Reggie. I get it. Anyway, they killed that one yo from the basketball court. Samson then calls a meeting for the boys shortly after. For whatever reason, he says he likes how they shot that dude. He hires all of the boys, and they all upgrade to moving crack now.
It's new business. It's your new business.
We doing pretty good with the one we got.
Boy, you ain't doing shit.
What do you call it?
It's called crack.
And that's the end of the flashback. The flashback is the best part of the movie. Like, the friendship is kind of realistic. The way they actually fell into the drug game, it felt natural. It feels way more realistic than the adult part of the movie. It feels way more realistic than these niggas wearing trench coats everywhere, being stoic and shit, conspicuous as fuck. Anyway, House of Pain is headed over to his uncle's barbershop of Pain. I forgot to mention his uncle. When he was a kid, he gave his uncle some money to keep the barbershop open or something. Also, this nigga been wearing the exact same outfit this whole time.
You don't want to take responsibility, but hey, I can understand.
Oh, now you want to blame me for all the fucked up shit in Boston? Look, crack is the problem.
Shut up, bitch!
This nigga Goldmouth's in the movie. Apparently, he's the right-hand man for House of Pain. This nigga be in hell of shit too, bro. This nigga kind of all-star. It's probably like the most lines I ever heard him say in a movie, though.
How y'all doing?
Shut the fuck up and get out of here. I want you to shut down the operation on Blue Hill Avenue.
We make a lot of ends on Blue Hill Avenue.
Yeah, a whole lot of ends.
They got it together. This shit is tight.
Clarence Williams tells the gang to shut down the operation on Blue Hill Avenue, and he's also planning on killing them or something secretly. Not sure why you even tell them about the shutdown then. Like, you making it hot. This meeting make them hella suspicious, bro. They're gonna be way harder to kill now. So yeah, apparently he wants these niggas dead because they're getting too big. Whatever that means. That's so vague, bro. They don't ever give any real details about it. Like, they're getting too big. They work for you, bro. That's what you want.
Because he said that he wanted to start doing the pimping over there. He said, yeah, it's crack time's over. Now it's time for the pimp. All right.
Right? Successful employees? Your employees are doing very well. That's bad somehow. It's not like he said they were being disrespectful or insubordinate or nothing. They're just too good at selling crack.
I think we're getting too big for him. Getting harder to control. It's just good business. We either go to war with him or we quit.
Quit what?
Quit the game.
House of Pain decides that their best course of action is to kill Samson before he kills them. Goldmouth is not fucking with the plan, though.
Look, I don't trust nobody.
Some generic-ass detectives show up now, wearing trench coats. Of course they wearing trench coats. They go to House of Pain's House of Pain. They trying to pressure his wife into turning on him. Everybody wearing trench coats. The damn wife is wearing a trench coat. There's way too many trench coats, bro. Like, how are you filming this shit and not realize that?
We just want to help you help Tristan. He's in a lot of trouble. The only chance he has of getting out of it alive is us.
Goldmouth is at home having a scary-ass nightmare now. This big-ass nigga, fat-ass nightmares. It's probably all that cornbread and shit you be eating. High blood pressure-ass nightmare. This nigga wearing a onesie? That's so funny, bro. That's so adorable. Like, this nigga really purchased a whole pajama sets and cut the sleeves off that bitch.
Look, this ain't no easy thing to say, so I'm just gonna say it. Your mother used to be a hoe. She ever tell you about your father? I'm your father. Oh, fuck! You and your friends, you got too large.
Keep your head up. I'll keep your head up. 'Cause I'm dead.
It turns out Twinkie, the neighborhood pimp, was actually Goldmouth's dad the whole time. That's why he was being so nice to them and giving them money and stuff. They're at the funeral now and everybody missed Goldmouth. Bro, this other light-skinned nigga, man, he's so useless. I be forgetting this nigga in the movie. Bro don't got no type of story arc or nothing. Y'all could have made him the comic relief or something.
Everybody knows Benny killed Simon. Maybe he didn't pull the trigger, but they feel like we ain't got a chance now, so they don't want to be around when he comes out.
But Buzz said when they found him, there was TW written in blood on the floor. That can mean anything, man. We got to figure out what the fuck we gonna do.
Did you say TW?
Twinkie. Twinkie? You know Twinkie could get close to him. Twinkie was Simon's father.
Nigga, how the fuck did you figure that out? This nigga gave no explanation as to how he knew that shit. You know, I've been roasting this movie nonstop, but like I said, I used to watch it a lot. It's low budget as hell. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. If it was a little more polished, it could have been a decent hood movie. The action scenes, though, are so bad, bro. Like, these niggas just be standing out in the open, no cover or nothing. That shit's not entertaining. It's stationary-ass gunfight.
Now your travels have led you astray as you stand at the pitchfork of life, deciding which way.
Anyway, we're back at the beginning of the movie where that deal with the Hispanic dudes went wrong. Again, there's so much shit wrong with these scenes. The action scenes are the worst part of the movie. This nigga hiding behind a wooden table in a gunfight. These niggas got machine guns. That's what? All right. Hey, at least they finally trying something. They're not just standing directly across from each other this time.
Changing plans. Yeah, it's done. Come and get him. I made a deal with Torrance and Tyler.
Look, you and Tristan are the only family that I got. Put the gun down.
This nigga trying to have a moment now. You didn't do anything this whole time.
Shut the fuck up and get out of here.
Soul Food betrays all his homies. He made a deal with those cops from earlier. Now everybody about to get arrested.
Put the fucking gun! Damn! The fuck, man!
Anyway, all his friends dead. He runs away and he grabs all the shit before he goes. Bro, it's taking forever though. I thought the fucking cops were coming. He takes all the shit to Samson's house or whatever. He trying to make a deal to get out of the game forever. Samson is not going for that shit though. What did they even do to you, bro? They sold all your drugs efficiently.
I went out.
I want you to do something for me. Shit, what you need? I want you to kill Simon.
Torrance and Tyler put a wire on Twinkie, just in case you tried to cross him. Twinkie made a copy of the tape.
House of Pain makes the deal with Samson. He has a happy ending now. He crying in the car and shit. Think about all his homies and his whole journey. Then some random nigga in a trench coat tells him to move on. Bro, what was that fucking trench coat budget?
Moving on or what?
My man didn't know just how right he was. I was moving on. My past makes me who I am. Right or wrong, good or bad. It was just who we were.
This movie is whack as fuck, but I definitely see what they were going for. They were trying to do that coming of age hood story, lost kids in the hood. And like I said, the flashback part with the kids is the best part of the movie. Like, I can see all this shit happening in real life. I low-key wouldn't be surprised if some of this was based on true shit. But the rest of the movie is just super generic, glamorized hood shit. It's all a bunch of stuff you've seen before. Other movies done it way better. Still, it's got a few good moments in there, and the low-budget whackness of it all. It comes together, it makes it super watchable. The writer-director's name is Craig Ross Jr. This is the most notable thing that he's done, it seems like. His IMDb says he directed a few episodes of NCIS and Prison Break, Bones, boomer-ass network TV type beat. I'm honestly surprised. Bro is really a professional filmmaker. I couldn't fucking tell. Nah, I mean, with a few slight adjustments, this could have been a classic. I got a lot of nostalgia for this movie, but there's no way I'm defending this shit. This shit is low tier. That's it though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to my other channel. Drop some movie suggestions in the comments. Let me know what y'all want to see. I love you, no pause. It's over.
Yeah, whatever you said.
Sasha couldn't resist and died on the way to the farm. Wow. Chris abandoned her body.
Hello, human. Thank you for being on the channel. If you
can still feel their fear. It's as if they were with me.
Hello, human. Thank you for being on the channel.
Y'all share the same fear? Well, bro.
Let him attend.
It came full circle. He deserved to die.
Hello, human. Thank you for being on the channel.
This nigga got 2 channels?
If we're getting haunted by the spiders, you know what's next, bro. How old am I? This nigga is on stockings after catching 2 bodies.
Everything was gonna be okay now that Thomas was back in his life.
What is this music?
Thomas? You know him better as Twinkie.
That gotta be the team. That gotta be Yep.
He's his
There's
father.
one right there. He's seen. Well, let me walk on this side. Matter of fact, we can
Do
go
you
there.
think he care enough
Come on this angle.
to show his own son?
Good morning. You just be well. Good morning.
Why would
Yes.
you there for my boy? Trust me, he would have been there for you.
Hey, Aaron. Sit down.
I mean, go.
Watch the TV. I don't really got much room. I guess I'll take this one. Wow. Mind if I use it? Oh, okay. Sir, what did you do yesterday? You said I was the right woman.
You alright, man?
Sir, you know that man and that woman are still laying on the road and got it. It is not yet known how many millions were stolen. 3 suspects from the criminal gang have also been arrested.
But so far, the police have yet.
They ain't gonna be no good to us when we move with Benny.
Investigation is still ongoing.
Without Simon, my
Now let's move on to
hell, I can't even get the motherfuckers to return the page, never mind combat.
Two bodies were discovered during the overnight hours inside of I-6, next Torrance and Murrayville. I was trying to tell you that. The bodies were identified as 28-year-old Harry Morris and 19-year-old Stasha Nixon. I can get surround sound. We suspect the bodies are linked to a wave of murders that have
But Buzz said when they found him, there was TW blood on the floor. That can mean anything, man. We got to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do.
Please contact the Merrillville Police Department. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 7 a.m. for our morning news segment for more information on the case. That concludes our news for tonight. I'm John Whitney. Your doors locked, and remember, the night never stops reporting.
Did you say TW? Yeah, man, but that could mean anything.
It's fresh. It's spicy.
I know who did it.
It's delicious.
I'll tell you in a way.
Order online at WallaGrill.com. Walla Grill. It's for you.
Alright, so who did it, man?
Twinkie? Why in the fuck would Twinkie want to kill Simon?
Benny sent him. He knew Twinkie could get close to him.
How in the hell he know that?
Twinkie was Simon's father, man.
Twinkie was Simon's father.
I see. You must be thinking,
That's what that
Chris.
TW stands for.
They found the bodies.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Simon was trying to let us know who murdered him.
Oh my gosh. It's not supposed to be. It's wrong. It's fine. Like bullshit. It's
One swiftness falls as the quilt begins to unravel. Simon is dead, 6 feet under, covered by dirt and gravel. And now your travels have led you astray as you stand at the pitchfork of life, deciding which way will lure the 4, slain down the 3, away from war. Not knowing left from right, as tear-filled eyes become query. See, your determination superseded your higher education, and instead you became a street scholar.
Looks like
You led
Ray LL.
broke bread,
This place
as you knew the other 3 would follow. And now you are mad, horror, melancholy.
I usually just play
Your
on
reign over Boston begins. Tristan, Simon, Ebon, and money.
No?
What's good, Spider Gang? MJ here, and today we're gonna be watching Blue Hill.
Was always happy in class and
I'm dead. True.
But for variety and that really good stuff, and for the dealer who never ran out of your favorite stuff.
Yeah.
Usual? Nah, he want 4 Thai sticks and 2 ounces of the Buddha. All right, you wait right here. I'll be right back.
What's funny is these kids actually do look 14 though. But yeah, I know you guys tell.
Yeah. All
Was
right.
that call her over to you?
Yeah, man. So I was wrong. It wasn't in Virginia. It was in Boston, Massachusetts.
Hello. Sorry to bother you.
We're gonna do one
Who
more.
are you?
But we're not gonna do her because she kind of, I don't know.
I'm traveling to NY. I'm typing on the road. I'm dying of thirst.
Go check out this clip
Could
right
you
here.
give me some water?
It's basically a movie about 4 childhood friends who get caught up in the drug game. They started off small-time marijuana dealers and grow up to be the biggest coke dealers on Blue Hill Avenue. The movie starts at the end, and then flashes back to their childhood. So, the films start with well vibes music where characters reloading their guns. This film has a different vibe where first dialogue is like, there's a small place in the pit of my stomach, that only reveals itself in moments like this. I should be used to this by now. This is a routine I knew too well, E-Bone Tristan me. I've been through this too many times to come. Maybe it's because this time someone was missing. Still, something's not right. Pit never lies. Too late to turn back now. They go to a place to deal with their business. Where their Jack said, "What's up fellas, it's at the Tristan, then let's see it." Tristan said, "Shits first, Poppy." Then Jack shown them the drugs and Tristan shown them the Tristan. As always between a drug dealer and a seller they always pick a fight. Tristan takes us to his childhood while they were fighting. Tristan said, "They said a life come down to a series moment, and in those moments are choices, decisions that we make that could affect our lives forever. We're in one of the worst fights we had ever been, but all I could think about, the one thing kept echoing in my mind, how do we get here?" Back then, they were playing basketball with Blazing Butlers and they were older than Tristan's team. At a point Tristan's team win $20. They refused to give them the Tristan, then they took a fight. Meanwhile a girl calls Benny and stopped the fight and winning team got the Tristan. Tristan and others going home by footpath, they saw Twinkie. Twinkie noticed that they took a fight and Twinkie was so friendly with them. There was fascinating dialogue by Twinkie. "Let me learn you something, young Pam. Them hoes is for dope, not for show." E-Bone's Uncle Pee-wee is the kind of guy that could never quiet, the guy you have to be in the mood to hang around. Uncle Pee-wee said, "Why don't your partners go and take a run for me?" Tristan's echo saying that, "If you want really good stuff and for the dealer who never ran out of your favorite stash, you're ready to go to Sam's place." At Sam's underground, Tristan and others take some weed and ran away from that place. From that place they steal a lot of weed from there. Then, they were planning to sell weed at the school. They were worried about getting caught, that's why they don't supply to any teachers. Tristan's echo said, "At first, we thought Tristan was pretty good, but we had to kick so much of it back to Sam that we'd realized he was the one getting paid. That's when I decided to grow our own shit." Twinkie helped them for it. They were feeling like they were living life. E-Bone gets beaten by some goons. Meanwhile Tristan and other come to visit him and Tristan said, "What happened?" E-Bone said, "Look, I was doing business on the street." But the others told him that they are just gonna do business only at the school. After that, Tristan's echo, "I wasn't content but what we had just dealing at school." E-Bone kicked off the inevitable. Then Tristan killed Blazing, and his echo keep telling him that it was just business. After that they became gangster. But the main part begins when Tristan and others gets called by the superior of Blazings and request them to sell a new drug named crack. 12 years later, at the place of Uncle Barber's again, Tristan echo said, "And that was the beginning and this is the end. Brian Torrance and Auntie Tyler. They will detect us assigned to our case. So, you have to 12 years the local cops couldn't catch us. So the brass assigned Abbott Costello head and make their presence. Thinking the heat was on, we'd slow down a little. Maybe make a mistake so they could catch us." As usual they were wrong. Torrance and Tristan had a real intense conversation. They were playing manipulation and threat each other like a gentleman. Then Uncle Rob said, "Crack is the problem and you are the biggest crack dealer in the South End." Tristan's echo hit again and said, "We set up correct houses all over the South End. Blue Hill and Interval was where we made the bulk of our money. If you wanted cocaine, you just phoned it in and we came to you." E-Bone he cooked up the 8 keys a day without a failure. Then we have someone from the neighborhood. Seaman runs the house. Money wasn't getting laid. He kept everyone in line if anything went wrong. Then at the next scene, Tristan goes home and conversate with his wife. Her wife wants him to quit this syndicate. But Tristan elaborates to her that he can't quit right now cause his friend needs him. They argue. Meanwhile telephone rang and Tristan left for the club. At the club Seaman and others were there. Meanwhile Seaman's phone rings and they left. They got a fight while they were left over. And Tristan realizes Uncle Rob was right about neighborhood, cause Uncle Rob warns him about neighborhood. Then they visit Blazing Superior and Superior wants them to cease selling drugs on Blue Hill Avenue, cause the drug game is killing the pin game. Then Tristan and Blazing Superior makes a deal. After that Tristan figure out what's going on and Tristan said to Seaman, "Make anything, we don't know what he's up to." And at the next scene Seaman gets a nightmare and after that day Seaman and Tristan meets and discussed about the plan. But their conversations was so deep they know that this would come. Then they discuss about the nightmare of Seaman, and their friendship bond was damn cool. After that, Defective Tyler and Torrance manipulate Seaman and others. Then at a bar, the drug dealers of begging part of the film show up and ask questions to the bartender. "I'm looking for 4 brothers that running things out here. Bone, Bunny and Seaman. Bring it Bell." But the bartender refused to say anything about them. those dealers were threatening the bartender. Beside, there was another girl who said that to leave your number that would be best. Then those dealers give her the number and left. At the next part, that girl visits E-Bone and tells him about the dealers who were looking for them. And E-Bone said that he doesn't know any Jack. Then the girl said that he said it could mean a lot of money for you. Then E-Bone and Tristan and two friends meets and Tristan wants to walk out from the syndicate. Then they were argued and Tristan left the chat and goes to his vehicles. Meanwhile, Simon came and stopped Tristan. At a point, suddenly Tristan's sister showed up and disturbing Simon, saying like, "Do you want a date?" Tristan's sister was too depressed and looks like a drug addicted. Then Tristan's sister fall down and Tristan take her sister to a hospital. Tristan's parents were there too. Then Tristan's father said, "We provided you a good home. Could have been anything you wanted to. Why do you sell drugs?" At that point, Tristan can't said what he really felt. He just replied, "I'm good at it." Then Tristan left hospital. Meanwhile, E-Bone was hooking up with the girl who brought the number from the bartender. That girl provokes him to make a deal with Jack. That girl also said Jack is not a cop. The girl said, "If you're so worried, won't you haven't checked out?" Detective Tyler and Torrance meets Tristan's wife. Tyler and Torrance try to get some information but they failed. Meanwhile, Tristan noticed the detective and Martin. After that, Tristan was about her wife suspicious. Then Tristan gets home and talk about what was she doing with those detectives. Meanwhile, Simon saw that nightmare once again, and he wakes up from sleep. On the other hand, Twinkie was at his door. Twinkie was there to discuss about Benny and Twinkie said, "You just kill Benny when you have the chance, man." And Simon was like, "What?" Actually, he came and said Twinkie was his father and he talked about this because he made a promise that he said, "Before one of us died, we both know the truth." Then Simon noticed Twinkie was sick and suddenly Twinkie shot him down and killed Simon. Simon's last words was, "I got homies that will hunt you down to your drop." Before he died, Simon writes something with his blood. Then Tristan got the intel that Twinkie killed Simon, and he also know that Twinkie was Simon's father. Then at the car they load their guns and they killed some goons who was in their way. Benny calls Twinkie and said, "Lay low for a while, we missed." On the other hand, Tristan, Money and E-Bone found out Twinkie while he was with his hose. And Tristan caught Twinkie and said, "Motherfucker, you had to know I was gonna come for your ass." Then they killed Twinkie as a revenge. Tristan called Jack the dealer of the beginning part of the movie. At a part they were planning how they gonna handle with Jack. Then Tristan echo hits and said, "Something in the pit told me not to go and I really meant to say no." But Tristan decided to be with them at the route. Then E-Bone was getting out from house. Meanwhile, detectives come and said that, "Where's Tristan? We know you were doing business at the Blue Hill." Also, that detective knows and told E-Bone that they were gonna make a deal with Jack and his buddy Simon gets killed. And those cops were keeping questioning about Tristan. Then detectives and E-Bone makes a deal that those detective gonna take Tristan. They leave money with Betty. Everybody wheels away happy. And those detectives want E-Bone's answer. E-Bone said, "You'll know when I call. If I call, look man, we do it in my way." Then E-Bone left. And the movies start from the begging, where they were shooting to at Jack Cruz. Then they managed to survive and killed every one of Jack Cruz. At a point E-Bone said, "The detectives are after for Tristan." Then they argue and shot E-Bone shot Money and E-Bone said, "Money, you know that shit, I'm sorry man." And Money shots E-Bone and killed him at the spot and Money died too. After that Tristan left the place and detective shows up at the spot. And detective calls Benny and said what happened at that spot. And Benny said, "You fucked up on Tristan cop. I'll take care of myself motherfuckers." Then, Tristan goes to visit Benny and shown him that, the conversation about Benny and Twinkie, where Benny said, "I want you to kill Simon." Twinkie refused to kill Simon, but Benny manipulates him and force him to that. Then Tristan said, "Cops are smart, they didn't tell the whole time the tape was running and you didn't mention him by name. So, that leaves you to take the fall all by yourself." And Tristan also said, "You could never beat me," and throw that tape record to Benny and left off that place. And the film ends with Tristan's echo saying, "I regret a lot of the things I've done. Maybe if we never took that stash from Lazing that day, maybe they would be still alive, but don't get it twisted. I'm not apologizing for any of it, right or wrong, good or bad. It was just who we were."
It's so eerie. It's like off beat, like off kilter, like, you know what I'm saying? Unsettling. Don't you want me to follow you in here?
All right, y'all.
Here comes somebody.
That's gonna be it for that one, man. Y'all go check out Blue Hill Avenue. Watch the whole movie. It is a good flick. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, man. Couple kids in Boston, Massachusetts, just trying to come up, get caught up in the game, and kind of switch up on each other over the money. That's gonna be all for that one, man. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so I know y'all there, so I can throw it to you when it's in the air. But
hello, yes, my car broke down.
like I said, yeah, man. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so I know y'all there, so I can throw it to you when it's in the air, man. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, tuning in to the live, man, sharing it. Y'all have a good one. Peace.